Yeah. Tap in. You know what time it is, baby. Now that's Certificial with the podcast.
Absolutely, boy. What's happening? It's your boy C.
Yeah, man. What's happening, family? It's your boy Philly. Yeah, that part, man.
What's going on?
Man, all types of shit. You know, we back here today, man. You already know what it is. Tell a friend, bring a friend. It's the livest podcast out, man. We getting busy. Certificial, the brand sponsored. Big shout out to them. You know what I mean?
Alrighty.
Yeah, you know, one thing I really wanted to hop on this week is man versus a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? In the man world of things, that those kind of titles kind of hold some kind of weight to some people. Maybe not all people, but a lot. You know what I mean? So first, what's the difference between a street nigga? Well, tell me what is a street nigga, bro?
I would define a street nigga as a dude that as a man who come up in the streets and he find his way through the streets.
Mm-hmm.
He make his money through the streets. He make his connections through the streets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, he abide by street rules.
Right. And a man though.
Yeah, a male.
No. I'm saying a man.
And what's a man?
Yeah. What is a man?
A man is it's an individual who takes care of his responsibilities, who accepts his I'm not gonna say accept, but recognizes his shortcomings. Take care of his kids.
So basically, all around responsible, a responsible individual.
A responsible individual. It's levels to it. It's layers to it. It's layers to it. It's not just those things. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I think a man knows when to know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know when to. Sometimes you gotta let some shit go.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta know when to walk away from some things. You know what I mean? Because your mentality has to be, you're not out here just living for yourself.
Right.
You know, especially, if you got kids and family, you know what I'm saying? There's always somebody to love you. You know what I mean? Everybody got somebody to love them.
Facts.
Even you know what I mean? The grimiest motherfucker. You know what I mean? Who don't like nobody. Somebody love that motherfucker.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I think the thing is that we sometimes us black males wear the street moniker as a sign of, as a badge, or as what's the word, bro? When dude rites of passage. You know what I'm saying? So because we come up in the hood, because we dabbled in the street business, because we've been through what we call real situations. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard for a street, quote unquote, nigga to transition into the man world. So a man, and listen, both of these people experience the same thing. It's just how they experience them. I'm saying, you know what I mean? So
they don't both experience the same things necessarily, though.
Okay.
They could. They both could experience the same things, for sure. But they don't necessarily, like, every street guy doesn't experience the same things.
Right.
Just because they both from the street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to say that, if a man who's never been in the street, he hasn't experienced the same things.
So I'm saying, like, far as like dealing with police, being pulled over, being watched when you go into businesses, growing up in the hood with, single parent homes, situations like that. I mean, that part, like, you get those two people out of that situation. But sometimes it's hard for the street guy to let go of the things that he started doing in those situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might go to jail, come home, get a job. But at work, I'm a street nigga. I moved all this. I bit by bit. You know what I mean? But I feel like every street nigga, your evolution is just to be a man anyway. Even though you a man sometimes in them circumstances. Right. But at the end of the day, you gonna get a job, my nigga. You gonna worry about your health. You gonna want a savings. You gonna want to take care of your kids. And that's why the street nigga most of the time doing the shit he doing is to do that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know
Absolutely. I believe most of the time, that when a motherfucker in the streets, that their intentions are good. You know, a motherfucker got good intentions. But I'm not gonna say that every street guy has a turnaround point where he becomes a man and has those, you know, then starts taking responsibility for, you know what I mean, whether it's his family or, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is. Because some people never come to that realization. Right. Some people just gonna always be that way. You know what I'm saying? And that's sad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of motherfuckers. It's like the rap game. You know what I'm saying? It's like the rap game. Like a motherfucker. It's a young man's game.
Yeah.
A lot of times, you know what I mean? And you can still play the game, but you still gotta make room for the new.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta make room for the new because that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? You was young when you started. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I think
it's like that maturity. Once you get to that mature point, everything matures. You know, I think what gets us, like you said, when people become complacent and they stay in that position versus elevating to the next level of things. You know what I'm saying? What brought me to say that is OG Flossie from California was Snoop Dogg's old head. He had an interview recently on Street Gangs TV. Okay. Shout out to them. But he was saying how much Snoop ain't real. He ain't no real nigga. He don't do nothing for the community. He don't do this. He just tag his name on things that's going on. He don't speak for the rolling 20s or 30s or whatever they is. You know what I'm saying? He don't speak for them. And when I looked at the older gentleman, he like 50. And he talking as if he's
he got not, older than that.
No, he's 50.
Snoop old head.
He said he's 50. So he's
like
he said he was 50. So what, Snoop in his 50s too?
Yeah, I believe so.
But he said he's OG. You know, that might be because he was in the street and Snoop wasn't all the way in there. Anyway, he says he's not a rolling 30s or whatever they is from the street level. He's just that on the entertainment level. And I'm looking at the cat like, boss, his pinnacle was in 93, 91, when he was the dude with all the grads. He was the man. You know, Snoop went to him. He was broke. So he went to him for all that, like, but Snoop elevated, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he changed. He did whatever he did, you know, whether they like it or don't like it. He transitioned, and I think what happens is some of those cats become bitter when they don't transition too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was Snoop thing was the rap.
Yeah.
And it took him out the hood. Your thing at the time was selling dope. You know what I'm saying? And doing the gang shit, whatever you was doing. But my thing is, that mentality runs in our society and black folks, bro, like that. Yo, I'm from this. I'm the hardest. Y'all don't know me, man. I got bodies. That shit really don't mean nothing, especially if you get past it. You wouldn't want to bring that shit up. You know what I mean?
Right.
And, you know, that's just my take on it. Like, I deal with that a lot where, nigga, I'm from the streets, nigga, I'm the realest nigga out. That don't make you, I mean, you might have caught a body or did whatever. That is not what make you real. It's being solid and being accountable to your situations. In my eyes, see?
Yeah,
I don't want nobody to feel like I'm telling them what to do and shit, you know?
No, I feel what you're saying. And I agree with what you're saying. I see a lot of people, like, we just gonna use the guy you just was talking about, for example, right? Mm-hmm. His mission may have never been to do the things, to be the man like Snoop is, right? Mm-hmm. But because Snoop done what he done, and he where he is, and you still stuck, it's just like, motherfuckers be feeling, what's the word, man? Entitled to shit, man. Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers be feeling entitled because of, cause you was there. You know what I mean? But the truth is, everybody can't go. And everybody won't go. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because if you see me on my rise and you like, but you on your shit, you the man at the time. So you not even, I'm no threat to you because you just like, yeah, you doing your thing, shorty. I see you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But you doing your thing. But your shit in, and I'm still going. Now you feel like I was supposed to do some extra shit for you.
Yeah, for sure though, dog. Like, and that's the thing, man. Like, it's like, man, niggas don't know their position. your position probably was to motivate, nurture him, keep him out the way from getting smoked and going to jail and all that other wild shit. You know what I mean? But he's wearing his criminality as a badge of honor. He says, the only time you got caught up with that shit with Death Row and all this, and I can say all the shit you went through with them, but I ain't gonna say it. I'm a real nigga, man. Shout out to my real bit by bits. Now I understand, it's fuck niggas. A lot of people got fuck nigga tendencies. Snoop might have done some fuck shit. You know what I mean? In his eyes.
Right.
And in Snoop's eyes, he like, man, I'm doing what I gotta do to take care of my family.
Right.
You know, that's always been the forefront with Snoop is his family. And I'm not just singling them out. I'm saying this is the mentality that's in our neighborhoods. You might be the guy you didn't look, bro. You got businesses going. You got clothing lines going. You on radio. And some of the cats that you hung out with might look at that and be, man, that shit ain't nothing, man. Fuck you. But what you doing, though? That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Not even that y'all should be in competition, but get rid of that shit. Cause that's the cancer that starts the hate. That starts the ill will feelings and all that. And that's why a nigga like Nip could get killed in his neighborhood and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because of that snake mentality. You might be a real nigga on that level, but you gotta grow, man. That's just, that's just my take on real niggas versus real street niggas versus men. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I feel you. And yeah, I think you had some valid points. And like I was saying, it remind me of the rap game because it's so often you got older guys that's in the game who hate on the young niggas who's coming up, you know what I'm saying, getting money. You know what I'm saying? They getting a lot more money now than niggas was getting in the 90s and shit like that. You know what I mean? And they showing they shit off, you know what I mean? They floss and they buying cars, they, you know what I mean, jewelry, they holding the money phones and they doing all that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you gotta just respect them, respect those guys, man. Let them do what they doing. You know what I'm saying? That's the generation they in. That's how niggas carrying it. You know what I'm saying? And then in the same token, the younger guys gotta respect, you know what I mean, the forefathers.
Yeah.
The guys who paved the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that should just all go full circle because it's the same way. It's the same way in the streets. It's the same way in the streets because a motherfucker feel like a nigga in a way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you still gotta respect. It got to be respect all way across the board. You know what I'm saying? Both ways. Respect go both ways.
Yeah, and pay that homage, dog. Like it's no different than representing your ancestors, your forefathers, those who came before you. You know, it ain't that you got to go back and make them rich because they didn't get rich when they was supposed to. But it's just a simple fact of recognize them, and I think that's all it be. At the end of the day, everybody wants some recognition. You know what I mean? Yeah, you help them in his smaller years, but now he's bigger. He might not reach back in the way you want him to reach back.
No, see, that may be true. I think the generation now, they respect money. You know what I'm saying? They respect money more so than the morals and principles of a man or the character of a man. You know what I'm saying? They respect. So being as they getting money, they feel like a nigga can't tell them nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga, I got more money than you. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers really need to get that mentality out their head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you know, at one time a lot of those guys was getting money and ain't got it no more. You know what I mean? In the same way in the streets. You know what I mean? You'll see you wouldn't believe some of these people's stories. You know what I mean? Just regular Joes that you see now. Even people on the job. You know what I mean? Whatever job it is. You know what I'm saying? It's always people. Everybody got a pass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
think it's just important to just lead with respect, man, and just you build off of that.
Yeah, man. So all you young men out there, older men, don't stop learning. You can learn something from somebody who might not be in a bigger position than you. They might have some good advice that you can use to get further, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the certificial way of thinking anyway. You know what I mean? Don't just because it ain't dressed up in the package you want it to be dressed up in, it might be something valuable there for you to gain from that man. You know what I'm saying? So all my street niggas, at the end of the day, if you make it, God willing, you're going to be this. You're going to be a man anyway. You know what I'm saying? and a man is you gonna hold yourself accountable. You gonna demand respect as well as giving respect. You know what I'm saying? And be responsible. That's it. Shout out to y'all niggas, man.
Already.
Yeah, the Certificial way, man. And do remember, man, y'all could cop the clothes. My man got the gear on right now, man. That's now that Certificial right there. That's that official merch on his chest. As well, as well as the Certificial brand, everything. Shorts is out. You know what I mean? Make sure Wicked ain't gonna get that, bro.
You can go on IG at certificial_clothing_company, and you can dive in a DM. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And we could talk about things there, or you could go online at www.certificialclothingcompany.online.
Yeah.
And make your purchases there.
Yeah, man. And make sure y'all go to our other streaming platforms. Go to anchor.com. All the shows is up there if y'all want to listen to them. If you driving and can't watch us like how you watching this now, man, just go up on there, man, run the numbers up.
Spotify, you know what I mean? All that shit, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Spotify. Hey, yo.
Already.
You getting vaccinated, bro? And if
it's a thought. It's a thought. You know what I'm saying? I haven't made my decision yet, but it's definitely a thought. I see shit wide open again. You know what I mean?
Wide open.
Yeah, it's almost like the shit ain't never. Like, I don't know what the numbers looking like though. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm seeing everything open. I'm seeing big crowds at the fights, at the goddamn
basketball games,
at the basketball games and all that fly shit. But I ain't heard nothing about the numbers. I don't really pay too much attention to the news.
I haven't heard the numbers going up or anything like that, but I do see everybody opening up. It's wild because, speaking of basketball, I recently saw the first Knicks game. The crowd was split in half with vaccinated and unvaccinated people. And it looked like the vaccinated people was having the most fun. They was all up on each other close and everything. And they had all the unvaccinated people like just singled out and shit, 6 feet apart. This shit is crazy because that's what it's kind of getting to now. Governor Hogan recently opened up the Maryland a lot more, but our mayor ain't opening up the city like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he want to keep it down or whatever. But for those who decide to get vaccinated, I just say do a little bit of research on it and see if it's the right thing for you. But still remember that we still got to adhere to all the shit that COVID situation shit. Wearing your mask.
Right.
Social distancing and all that other stuff. You know what I mean?
I'm hearing some places that they wide open.
Yeah, like Florida.
No, I'm even hearing things in Maryland.
Okay.
Like I said, like in the counties.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Certain companies, while people at work, they ain't got you know what I mean?
Yeah, the mask on and everything like that.
Yeah, they ain't enforcing that no longer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Just be safe, man. Whatever you do. You do, be safe, man. I know I got little ones in here, so I always gotta keep that in mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But yeah, man. I feel like things getting back to normal. You know what I'm saying? I felt like at one point that wearing masks and shit was going to just be the new normal. You know what I'm saying?
Like China.
And not to say that it ain't, but I feel like, things getting back to how it used to be.
Yeah, I think that all the unvaccinated though feeling that pressure because it's looking like it's getting to that shit's about to be mandatory for niggas to travel, to be in certain places. You know what I mean? Ticketmaster already got it to where it's though if you want to go to a concert, you got to show proof of vaccination. You know what I mean? And that's just like, damn, like that's a lot, bro. And I'm kind of skeptical, but we'll see how it go. You know what I'm saying? I know eventually if they make it mandatory, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean?
I don't know about nowhere else, but Maryland got a lottery going on. You know what I'm saying? If you get vaccinated, you automatically in the lottery, and 2 people won $40,000 already.
That's crazy.
And I believe in July they're gonna do a drawing and somebody's gonna win $400,000.
Yeah, that's insane to me.
So they just, you know what I mean? They put money on the wood and motherfuckers is gonna get vaccinated.
Yeah, I ain't with it, man. That little 40, you ain't no guarantee you're gonna get the 40, and ain't no guarantee you're not gonna get the virus again. So, yeah, maybe you can use that money to pay for whatever happens to you down the road. You know what I'm saying? OSHA just passed a wild ass law making it companies liable for anybody they forced to get the vaccine to work there. So a lot of companies are mad about that shit.
Yeah, I bet he is.
They like, damn, how y'all gonna put the blame on us? Put it on Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson.
Right.
Hey, man, but shout out to everybody out there, man, being safe and staying out the way. It's not that Certificial.
Yes, sir. Damn, my man Lloyd Banks Frey dropped something.
Ooh, you did tell me that.
Yeah,
did it drop yet?
No, I think it may drop. I'm not sure.
Tomorrow. Well, all the new music come out Tuesdays and Fridays. So
Okay.
hopefully it dropped tomorrow. I want to check it out.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lloyd Banks. That's his twin brother and shit too, man.
Ah, shit. But, definitely looking forward to hearing that. I think this is gonna be his first official project
outside of G Unit.
Outside of the unit, you know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to hearing that. He been dropping little snippets. What looked like was a documentary or something. You know what I mean? But it's called Course of the Inevitable, I believe.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Shout out to Lloyd Banks, man. Speaking of G Unit, you see Juvenile shitting on what's his name? Young Buck.
Young Buck, yeah, I did see that.
That's crazy.
So he's a bitch.
That's wild.
You know what I mean?
He just straight said it like that. He's a bitch.
Yeah, don't even ask me about him. He's a bitch.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with y'all.
That's crazy, man. I don't know what happened with that whole Cashville Tennessee shit, but that's crazy. Shout out to UTP, all them fellas out there in the NO. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Think about going out there too, bro. New Orleans, I got a vacation coming up.
I definitely try and get out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to get out there. Speaking of vacation, I'm on vacation now, man.
Hey, wish we had some hand claps in this motherfucker,
I'm
man.
on vacation now. We got them.
We got hand claps, man. This motherfucking vacation been long waiting in the process, man. My niggas finally made it, John. There you go. Vacation C right here, man. Enjoy that motherfucker, bro. Enjoy that motherfucker, man, because I know you deserve it, man.
Better know it, man.
For
I
real,
ain't doing
man.
much, but
it don't even matter. You ain't doing that.
yeah, that's all that matters.
You ain't doing that shit, man. Fuck all that, man.
That's all that matters.
Shout out to everybody, man. We want y'all to enjoy y'all summer, man. Stay tuned to the fucking program.
Yes, sir. Stay tuned. Stay safe. Stay locked in, man. We doing what we do, man. It's not a Certificial the podcast. It's your boy C.
And it's your boy Philly.
Holla at us. Peace.